Good now. For those of you joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back as always. I am grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time in this very sacred self care moment with me, and you've allowed me to spend mine with you. Now, let's get to our card of the day. We are continuing to go through the deck of the Untethered Soul, or the deck of cards that are correlated to the book, The Untethered Soul. And this is how many cards we have left. These particular cards are categorized, and Freeing Yourself comes up for us, and it reads, when your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. When your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. Basically, when you get triggered by something, acknowledge it in the moment as much as you can. If you're in a conversation, it could still work. But if it's best or safer or more effective to acknowledge it alone after the conversation, then do that. But because I don't want to say it's simple. It takes some intentional effort, but acknowledge it and observe it. Don't try to stop it, because that's when it gets stuck. And too many studies have shown that stuck or trapped emotions will wreak havoc later in life. So, and even currently too, but definitely it can hinder so many different things. It can create a physical manifestation of a disease or illness or autoimmune. It can hinder your connection with people, relationships with people. It can hinder a lot of things. So when you're triggered, I like to encourage people to be excited when they're triggered, even though it doesn't feel good in a moment. To me, it means that your body is sending you a message that something is not right or is not comfortable. Like it's either hitting a rule, a principle or a value of yours. That's a different type of trigger from a trauma trigger. So any of it, they're all messages. You can acknowledge, oh, that really goes against my belief, huh? Or, oh, that's a pain I never processed. So acknowledge it with compassion for yourself and grace, and from there you'll best be able to know how to deal with it later, so to speak. Like, is it something to release? Is it something to refine? Is it, that type of thing. But when you allow yourself to lean into the emotion that was triggered, it takes away from your ability to effectively navigate the whole situation. So that's what I got from those few words. Are you ready to meditate? I'm ready to meditate. Okay. Now, Pamela hasn't been live with us for a couple days. I hope you're out having fun and meditating on your own in some Caribbean place somewhere. Okay. 20 minutes. For those joining for the first time, as you can see in the description, I practice transcendental meditation. I highly recommend it if you have not found a simple way and consistent way of meditating. It is literally, there's so many benefits. I really do feel like I probably need to do a tips over tea for that, to discuss that one. But anyway, you can find out more about it. You can find an instructor. I put a link in the description. But I am here for you, whatever form of meditation you choose to practice, because I know how difficult and challenging it can be to have a consistent practice with meditation, because you don't get sore muscles. You don't get, well, if you sit cross-legged, you might get some type of soreness. But for the most part, you know how when you work out and you get sore from the workout, it feels like, oh, I'm doing something. Whereas meditation, you don't necessarily notice any physical benefits, but the more you do it, you'll start to notice mental and emotional benefits. and you may even start to notice physical benefits as well. I have. That said, I'm here for whatever form of meditation you choose to practice. I want to support you. I want to let you know that I see you. So if you aren't able to meditate with me live, make sure you post in the comments after you have had the opportunity to meditate with me if you watch this after the fact. And when I see the comment, I will be sure to reply and let you know that I see you, I celebrate you, keep going. I want to encourage you to keep going. The cumulative effects are innumerable, especially if for brain health. Anybody who has Alzheimer's or dementia in your family, it doesn't mean that you'll necessarily get it. You can actually do things to prevent turning that gene on. And that's one of my biggest goals as well. And meditation has been proven to help with brain health. Okay, I digress. I'm off the soapbox. 20 minutes. You can relax deeply into your meditation. I have the timer. On the other side of that 20 minutes, I will come back on and we'll close out the session. Okay? All right. Happy meditation. I will see you on the other side. In 20 minutes, go ahead and keep your eyes closed for a minute or two as you slowly come out of your meditation. And to wake up your body, you may want to wiggle your toes, shimmy your shoulders, rotate your neck, put a smile on your face, take a deep breath in, and let it out as you slowly open your eyes. Hey, sweetie, I see you. Um, you may also choose to continue meditating, of course. So with that, may you create the most amazing now moments until I see you next time. Ciao.